Camera broken again. Please hold. Highly professional streaming right here. Okay, just give me one moment to get the camera back. There we go. Right. Hello and welcome to another Friday night stream. We would normally be doing another episode of Void Stranger right around now. However, as Void Stranger was a viewer request from LT Bago, and LT Bago is not here at the moment, it would be a bit silly to continue with that. So we're going to rearrange things a bit. Void Stranger will be coming on Sunday. And tonight's stream we will start off by continuing our playthrough of Panorama, which we were working on last week. And depending on how that goes, we'll see if we want to do something else after that or just end the stream. So, let me get Panorama set up. That looks about right. As always, if there's any issue with the audio, let me know and I will try to correct it for a future stream. So let's get right back into our game here. For anybody who's not seen Panorama before, it is imagine Dorf Romantic, but with sort of multi-tile structures that you can place, multi-tile quests to complete. And instead of matching the edges of the tiles, you have to match the tiles themselves. And that's, you're not going to be far off at that point. It doesn't have quite the same depth to it as Dorf, in my opinion. But it's quite pretty. A lot of thought has been put into the art style. It just gave me an achievement for scoring over 2,000 points, which I've definitely done before. So I have a feeling that what's actually happened is they've added achievements since I played this last, which is fair enough. Yes, I think Steam achievements are new because I'm getting a whole bunch of them that I didn't have before. Do we want 10 upgrades or 20 water placements? I think we'll take the upgrades. And it says wheat and water, or fields and water. So I guess we want to put it in between the two. This convenient space here. I think the sound is coming out a little quiet. I'm just going to turn it up slightly. There we go. The scrolling's gone a bit weird in this game. Don't know if that's because I tabbed out or if that's part of the update or what, but I'm having to scroll an awful lot to move the map around. Let me actually just try restarting quickly to see if that was the problem. Apologies, I won't be one moment. No, they do in fact just seem to have broken scrolling the map. Well, I'll be feeding that back to them. It's alright when you're zoomed in, but once you zoom out, it doesn't scroll very fast, which is going to make it a bit frustrating. Yeah. Oh, we'll play it out like this, and I'll see if I can. If I have some way of telling the devs that they've done that. It's not very playable like this, if I'm honest. Instantly place. Right, let's go with that. I think I've already got a good bit of this built. Perhaps. Maybe not. Very close to having it already built. Just not quite there. Okay, there we can put it. I can even use this quest to help me construct the building, which is nice. Okay. Get a bunch of wheat tiles placed. That immediately unlocks another building. Difficult to choose. I also notice in the top left it says 28 out of 73. Now, when we ended the stream last time, we were about halfway through the buildings. It said 28 out of 54, I think it was. So I would conclude that they've also added some new buildings. So it'll be interesting to see what those are. But the upshot of that is we're not halfway through anymore. And instead we're about a third of the way through. So that's interesting. It means we might not actually finish on this stream. We might have to do one more stream of this. Which would be nice. Can I be sneaky and slot this quest in amongst all these other pieces? Not really. Noises are happening. Hello, Ren. Yes. I was about to say, if as soon as someone actually showed up, there is some sort of special promotion going on now, whereby, first of all, subscriptions are cheaper. Not gift subscriptions, just normal subscriptions, I think are 25% off. And then in addition to that, if you cheer more than a certain number of bits, then Twitch cheers some more bits on top of that. And I now have a first time chat from Twitch. So hello Twitch, welcome to my stream. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for the 150 bits, but more importantly, thank you Ren for the 1000 bits. That's a lot of bits, Ren. That unlocks the little number 2 top cheerer badge there. You will have an exclusive emote from that. Just as soon as I get it commissioned, which unfortunately is not going to be after Christmas, but I do apologise. And yes, the daffodil emote that T-Bago requested is going to be in the 1000 bits unlockable emote. So you will have access to that too. And thank you very much, Ren, for your generous gift. And thank you also for being here, because no one else has showed up tonight. T-Bago, I know where T-Bago is. T-Bago is busy, and that is fine. He is absolutely not expected to come to every stream. And because of that, we're not doing Void Stranger tonight, because Void Stranger was a game that was requested by T-Bago, so there'd be not much point doing it without him. We have instead come back to Panorama, which has actually had an update since I last played it, which has added some new achievements, added some new buildings, and also messed up scrolling the screen. So it's actually really tedious to play like this, so I might just play this for a little while and then move on to something else. Okay, can immediately complete that quest. I've still got a bunch of house quests over here to complete. It's just that that requires scrolling the screen all the way over here to see them, which I haven't bothered to do yet. Let's do that now. Scroll it all the way back over here. I'm sure they'll fix this in a patch soon, since it wasn't doing this on the last stream. So I'm intrigued to see what the new buildings are. I think so far all the buildings that I'm unlocking are buildings that existed in the game before the update. But I know there are more, because it says 28 out of 73 in the corner instead of 28 out of 54, I think it was before. So there is something new coming. Did you ever play Banished? Says Ren. No, I haven't. Is that something that somebody requested and I forgot about? Or is that just a suggestion for future? Because I'm absolutely happy to take that suggestion into account. If it's something you'd like to see me play. Quest. Seeing the orchard reminder of the game. It's a low-tech city builder. Okay, that sounds interesting, Ren. Thank you for the suggestion, and I will bear that in mind. I do have a short list of games to play on stream in future, and I will add that to my list. Must be some way to arrange this quest. Like that, maybe. Hello to you with Jade. Thank you very much for dropping by. You were only just live yourself, Tea with Jade. I was there. I was lurking until I had to come and start my stream. Everybody should go and follow Tea with Jade. Very cozy stream. Let's give a shout out. Plays The Sims, things like that. Welcome in, and I will go and fetch Blaha for you. One moment. Here is Blaha. Blaha, say hi to Jade. Hi, Jade. Fortunately, this game can be played with only the mouse, so it doesn't matter that Blaha is blocking my view of the keyboard. Hello, Pro Stoic. Welcome to another stream. I guess you are going to lurk as you usually do, but I hope you enjoy this suspiciously Dorf-like but not Dorf game. I'm probably not going to do too much of this today. Working at the moment, but can't be actually been checking present watching. No problem, Pro Stoic. Thank you very much for being here. I'm probably not going to do too much of this game today for two reasons. One is they've released an update, which means there's more content now, so I probably can't finish it in one stream like I was going to before. It'll take at least 2 streams. And secondly is they've kind of broken scrolling as part of the update. If I move my mouse from one side of the screen to the other, the game only scrolls that far. So it's actually quite tedious to scroll from one side to the other. This is me moving the mouse the full length of the mousepad about 6 times. Which I'm sure they'll fix soon. And once they do fix that, I will revisit this. Depending on exactly what new content they've added, I might do another playthrough from the start as well. I don't think I've missed anything by continuing this old save with the new patch. Where do I want to put this? It targets trees and no, fields and houses. I don't think I have a suitable pre-built place for it. I have some that are close, but nothing quite gets there. So I think it needs to go over here somewhere. Just upgrade all these houses. trees and fields. That's an awkward one to have because the trees are all over that side and the fields are all over this side. But we'll make it work somehow. Okay, there's our big upgrade. That's lots of points. Let's do another upgrade, I guess. Okay, trees, house. Again, if I was going for a high score or just, you know, trying to play this a bit more seriously, I think I would note down the shape of each of these buildings and then arrange to have the right tiles in the right place for each one so that I could just build them instantly. But as things stand, I don't think we have that anywhere on the map. So best we can do is stick it over here somewhere and then build it. Can I at least get a few bits of it? Maybe not. Put it there, next to this other building. Yep. Like everything else in this game, this big castle is run by cats. There's one. So the scoring in this game is a bit weird. You get points for placing the tiles, but you also get a small number of bonus points for finding and clicking on all the animals, of which there are many. Mostly cats. Cats driving tractors are your favourite? Yes, there are definitely those. And I don't actually recall which cats I clicked on last time, and which ones I didn't. So I'm gonna every so often go around and see if I can find any new ones. Right, I've already clicked on you. Yes. That was a new one. This bird, I don't think that bird was there before. It's a cute feature to have because you do get to sort of see the map close up and appreciate it that way. I think people probably wouldn't bother zooming in this far if they didn't have to do this. There's a cat on the boat. Okay, that's probably enough cats for now. Oops. Let's put that in there. Instantly place 20 water. Okay, let's go and put these over with the rest of the water. Here, perhaps. We've already started it. Fails. Oh, it fails the quest. Yeah, it fails the quest, but it builds the building. I think I'll take building the building over failing the quest. That works. I started off with a nice neat lake here, but we're slowly, it's turning into a series of puddles. Never mind. Okay. Extension to our lake. I'm going to have to stay fairly zoomed out, I think, at the moment, so I apologise if things are a bit small and unclear on the stream. If I'm zoomed out like this, I can spin the camera around quickly to get to different places, because scrolling by dragging is really difficult at the moment for some reason. I was staying further zoomed in. Try to make things a bit easier to see on the stream, but never mind. Double points from future trees. Okay. I might actually build some trees over this side because we keep getting tree quests, which I keep putting here. Do I have a place to put this already? What do we need? 2 trees and a house. Almost, but not quite. We are close to having the right things in a few places. Like over here almost works. Over here almost works. But not quite. Somewhere around here. A few places it looks like it should fit, but it doesn't. So let's put it down here. And then just build it. It won't take long because it's only small. Okay, more trees, and we should definitely put them here. Yeah, like that. That completes 2 quests at once. Which is nice. Places 30 water. Yeah, why not? Let's make this like the sort of size I was intending to make it from the beginning by filling it with water. Start off here. Yeah, I get a lot of tree quests at the moment. Not that I'm complaining, because I've got a convenient place to do those. Yes, there seems to be an endless stream of tree quests now. Do this. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I want to do this meadow field thingy as well. Meadow quest. I think I can do both at once. Okay. Let's get this water down. There we go. Now that's a proper lake. It's going to be full of froggies. Let's do the same thing with the houses, I guess. This space here, not sure how my map ended up with the space in it, but we might as well fill that space with houses. How do we want to do this? Like that. This one makes sense to have over here because it's water and wheat fields. I don't have a good place to put it, so I'll put it there. Okay, here we go, a bunch of houses. Now what? Already doubling points from water and fields, so these both kind of overlap with what we're already doing. I think I'll take the big one. So this is the big bell tower. We've already done the small and medium bell tower, so it'll be interesting to see how the big one compares. There's the small one. And there's the medium one. And this is going to be the big one. Once I've got all the right pieces for it. It's back over here somewhere. That is indeed bigger than the other one. It has 3 bells. Probably has cats in it, if I had to guess. Cats? 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 I'm not seeing any cats. Right, the cat is just standing outside it. The other ones, the cats are actually sitting in the bell tower itself. That one, it's just sort of standing in front of it. But yeah, as you can see, scrolling is a bit broken in this game at the moment. like this one. We haven't put anything over this side for a while. Seems like it would be a good thing to put over this side to fit something in there at some point. So we need rocks, trees. We can put that there. There we go. Fit nicely over here in this little gap, or maybe this gap. Put it there. What are we doing for time? 53 minutes. I think partly because of the problems we're having with controlling the screen scroll not really working properly. I think I'll probably say an hour of this and then we'll switch to something else. So another 10 minutes. And then I was considering whether to start a new game this evening, but I'm honestly a bit tired and maybe that's not the best idea. So I might just go back to Dorf, because you can always go back to Dorf. That's the thing with Dorf. You can always just chill out if you're not sure what else to do. Yeah, this is getting a bit annoying having to do this. There we go. Trying to get that quest without bothering to scroll over there. There we go. Another city building. Makes sense to have it over here. Hello, Ophelia! And your raiding party. Hello! It's so nice of you to drop in. I hope you had a nice stream. I did catch quite a bit of it, but I visit my parents today, so I had to drop out halfway through. But, Ophelia has been playing some Dorf Romantic, a game I highly recommend. Since my moderator's not here today, I need to do the shout out myself, so let me quickly do that. Ophelia is an amazing streamer, incredibly chill, great viewer interaction, great emotes. Let me show off some of Ophelia's finest emotes here. This is my all-time favourite, and then honourable mention goes to these ones. Welcome in, Commandant Herder, Harry Green, and all the other raiders. If you haven't dropped by my stream before, my name is Emma. I stream board games and puzzle games every Friday, Saturday and Sunday, starting around 3 PM Eastern Time, 8 PM UK time, 9 PM European time. At the moment I'm playing Panorama, which is available on Steam, and it's suspiciously similar to Dorf Romantic in that you're building a landscape out of hexagons, but the actual game mechanics are a little different to Dorf. It's not just a copycat or anything. And I've been having quite a bit of fun with it, but they have just released a new patch, which there's a few changes. It adds achievements, which I've been earning all evening. It adds more buildings. So this count in the top left corner of my screen, that was at 28 out of 54 when I ended my previous stream. And that was how many of the unlockable buildings I placed. And it's now gone up to 73. So there are more buildings, which means this game is going to go on longer, and in fact probably longer than one stream. Unfortunately, what they've also done in the patch is broken scrolling. If I move my mouse from one side of the screen to the other, it moves this far. So if I want to get to the other side of the screen by scrolling, this is me moving my mouse the full height of the mouse map several times. It did not used to be that bad, honestly. It's yeah. Actually, moving around the map is very tedious now. So I sort of decided that I'd play this for an hour and then I'd switch over to something else. And I did think, well, I could start a new game. But honestly, I'm feeling a bit tired and I'm probably not going to start a new game. I'm probably just going to play some Dorf. I think that's probably okay with my raiders, since they are all Dorf enjoyers themselves. But yes, you just got the tail end of this game with the raid, and I will return to this game in future if they fix the scrolling. So you can't really see, but I'm having to really scroll the mouse every time I want to move anywhere. Which, the bigger the map gets, the more of a pain it is to try and place things. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't like this at all before. This is not something that's normally a problem with the game. It's just a patch that's just been introduced. So I will return to it in future. But for anyone who's not seen it before, yeah, you can really zoom in close up and sort of, you can't quite get this sort of camera angle from Dorf, and you do really get the feeling of being in the town. There's quite a lot of detail. There's all these little animals. The boats are all being driven by cats, interestingly. Cats seem to be in control of this world. But yeah, you can really get down to ground level and start looking around at the landscape, which I think is nice. And yeah, you get something that you don't get in Dorf, which is you get the ability to place buildings that take up multiple tiles, like this, which is yeah, the idea of multi-tile buildings. I don't think it would really fit with Dorf, so I'm glad they didn't go down that route. It definitely fits here, I think. Wow, Ophelia, has it really been 4 months already? Thank you very much for resubscribing for 4 months. She also has gorgeous emotes. Yes, I am quite pleased with my emotes, honestly. I think Mushloon, my artist, did a great job. Mushloon, by the way, if you hover over one of my emotes, it will show you who made them. Mushloon does actually stream herself sometimes, not recently because she's been too busy. If you ever have the budget to commission your own emotes, then I thoroughly recommend Mushloon, and it's maybe worth dropping her a follow anyway, just in case she ever gets around to streaming again. But yes, they are very nice. Hello, Liari, welcome in. My favourite penguin. Actually, I shouldn't say that because Izzy the penguin would feel left out. One of my two joint top favourite penguins. Hello and welcome to the stream. How are we doing for time? Yeah, we've made it to an hour now, so I think I am going to switch off of this game and we will revisit it in a future stream. I suspect this will end up being my best run. I have done 2 previous runs of this game. But that was before they added the new buildings, so it's obviously possible to score more points now. So it'll be interesting to see to what extent the new buildings affect the scores, because there is a leaderboard for high scores. Ophelia says, yes, I think we're allowed to have more than one favourite penguin. I have 2 favourite penguins. I have Liari and Izzy the penguin, both of whom come to my stream regularly. Now, as you can probably tell from the background music, I have switched over to Dorf. Let me just get everything sorted here. So my stream title, let's just go with the usual Dorf and Chill. Yeah, I'm not quite alert enough to be handling starting a new game right now. I'm just going to make that Dorf. Ophelia says, oh wait, does this screen also have the extra speed? What you're seeing at the moment is just my channel background, which is just when I haven't set the game capture correctly. Let's get Dorf there. There we go. Dang, really need to be here in the beginning more often. You promised people some extra speed. Well, I was playing, I was playing Panorama. My original intention was to finish my playthrough of Panorama this stream, but 2 things happened to prevent that. Number 1, they updated Panorama to add more content, so I can't finish it in one stream. And number 2, they updated Panorama to break the scrolling, so it would be painful to finish it in one stream. So I've done a bit of Panorama. And I mean, you've seen Panorama before, Ophelia, and I think you prefer Dorf anyway. Yeah, so my starting screen is just the same background, but with an animation on it. This is my start screen. Yeah, without 2 copies of the chat. So the chat overlay you see there is a custom one that I programmed myself, and it has an Easter egg, which is that all the emotes go really fast, which was originally a bug, but I kept it because it was fun. And it also has a little animation of a flower spinning. And that's just there so that I can check that my stream video quality is correct, it's not stuttering or anything. Yeah, look, fast snails. Will you play it more often on Fridays? If you're referring to Panorama, I will probably play it next Friday if they've patched the... if they fix the scrolling problem by then. If not, I'll wait until they fix it before I play it again. Yeah, this stream was already a bit sidetracked because originally it was going to be the next Void Stranger episode, but Void Stranger was a viewer request by LT Bago, and LT Bago isn't here tonight, so it would be silly to carry on without him. So Void Stranger is going to be happening on Sunday, which meant Panorama was happening today, except it isn't, which means Dorf is happening today. I hope that's clear to everyone. Let's get back into the Dorf. And yeah, I'll just start by... I did post this in the Dorf Romantic Discord. On stream last week, I managed to get a score of 5,820. And then when I went back and looked at it again, I realised that there was a mismatched edge here. And I was able to play it through again exactly the same, except I managed to match that edge to get 5,830. And I'm fairly sure that this is the best possible solution. Because all the placements are perfect. I've completed all the quests apart from some fixed size ones that I don't think are possible. And it would be possible to surround one more tile if this extra water train station thing went here, but that wouldn't cause a perfect placement. There's just not enough house tiles to really do much with them. So I think this is optimal, and I am quite comfortably first on the leaderboard, so I'm quite happy with that. I think at this point, as I say, I've shared my solution on the Discord in case anyone can improve it. And I think now I'm just going to wait for next month's monthly challenge and see what that brings. So yeah, I'm not going to be playing this again now because I don't think I can take it any further. I'm going to be heading over to... for some reason I've got a bunch of dwarfs that... Yeah, I don't want that one. Yeah. Somehow I messed up my perfect placement dwarf again. I got further than I got last time. I got to 60,000 points, which is twice as far as I got last time. And then I realised at some point I did a non-perfect placement, and I cannot for the life of me find it. But it seems like I always end up doing this, and I obviously I play this when I'm too tired and I need to pay more attention. But one thing that I actually did want to do was get 100% of the achievements. This is the only achievement I have left, which is also the most tedious one. Finish 50 sessions with a score of at least 5,000. The reason it's so tedious is it doesn't... quick mode doesn't count. Monthly challenges don't count, and it's not just reaching 5,000, you actually have to finish the session, so you have to lose, basically. If you're good at the game and you just start a session and you play until 2 million points, that's still only one session, so this is actually quite tedious to do, and what I wanted to do at some point, just as a sort of chill out, to hang out with chat and not really try too hard, it was literally just play the game, get 5,000 points, lose intentionally, restart, get 5,000 points again, lose intentionally, repeat 7 times, just to get this over and done with. Sorry if I missed some chat. You're so much better at this one than I am, but I haven't been in the right mood for it yet. I'm really happy you figured it out, and this one seems a good one for you. Yeah, I like being able to plan meticulously exactly what I'm going to place. Features you need to get lucky tiles. Yeah, so in the monthly challenge, you do get the same tiles in the same order every time. The only exception to that is you'll get different quest tiles depending on how quickly you complete the quests. If you always complete a quest as soon as you put the tile down, then you'll always get exactly the same tiles. And if you place the tiles in the same sequence each time, you'll get the same tiles each time because you'll complete the quest at the same time. If you put a quest tile in a different place that causes you to not complete that quest, then you'll get a different tile for the next quest. So I did have to do some shuffling around of when I completed the quests in order to get a good arrangement of tiles. But yeah, once you've found a good arrangement, it's not a case of getting lucky because you will get those tiles every time. So yeah, I think this is the last achievement that everybody has. 50 full games of Dorf would take years because we figured out how to play forever. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill out, play till 5,000 points, lose, restart. Hello Matcha, welcome to the stream. Thank you for dropping by and enjoy a little bit of random dwarfing. Luke also struggles with this. Yeah, I think probably everybody does. You just don't want to pretend you're bad at it. Pretending I'm bad at Dorf Romantic. I mean, it's nice to have one game that I'm reasonably good at. You know, tomorrow's stream is going to be Scrabble, and I definitely don't have to pretend to be bad at that. I just am bad at it. So this is my chill out stream. This is the day that I get to go, look, I know how to play this game. I'm just gonna chill out and play it. Not worry about what I do, how good I am. Not worry about the fact I've already messed up the railway. Because all I need to do is get to 5,000 points, and to be honest, that's pretty easy to do. You have to be pretty bad at this to not make it to 5,000. Having said that, the game is doing its best to mess things up here. What is this? I now can't put this rail piece on the other rail piece. I can do that as well. Matcha, I have to say I do appreciate you always being in these streams. No matter what game I play, Matcha seems to be here. A lot of my viewers come for the Scrabble and then don't come back for anything else, or just come for the Dorf, and that's fine, but it's nice to have a familiar face in here always. Maybe I should change the stream title to Intentionally Losing at Dorf. These railways are something else to What is this? What even is this? I need a sharp bend. Oh, there's a sharp bend coming. Okay. There we go. So I've already placed more tiles today than Ophelia has placed in her last 5 streams. For anyone not familiar with Ophelia's content. You're going for the quest at the corner. That's why you said that. I'm not particularly. Yeah, I'm going to finish this basically, which just means intentionally losing a bunch of games once I get to 5,000 points. You've placed 55 tiles today. Oh, hang on. Let me quickly place 2 more. Okay. Tiles placed 55. Playtime 6 minutes. And half of that was talking to chat. What was that? 3.5. Yeah, so my speed run of 5,000 would involve more tiles. and that took me 3 minutes 45 seconds. Almost speed running, yes. Ophelia speed running. I did start calling her Slowphelia. But then she started coming up with her own nickname for me, which maybe made me regret that. Need to keep checking in on chat, not that people get dizzy. I apologise if the blistering speed of this gameplay leads to any dizziness. Well, there's 5,000 points. So now comes the first fun part, losing on purpose. It's just like... This is going to be a very oddly shaped door. Oh no, we lost. What a shame. Also, my dwarf now looks like this. So yeah, I'm just going to do that 6 more times. And you see why this achievement is not so fun now. But, I can think of worse ways to spend an evening. Not sure why I'm thinking so hard about the tile placement. I'm not taking these games seriously. Straight to the door. Something like that. That's 5,000 points. Time to lose on purpose. Well, yeah, you see this. I have actually speedrun this game, Matcha Catcher. And just spamming tiles is not a good speedrunning strategy because you get far more points for actually matching the edges. See, that was only 540 points I got for that. Speedrunning, you do actually have to pay attention to where you're placing the tiles. Anyway, 5 more to go. I think by the end of this stream, I'll have all the achievements, and then we can go back to playing Dorf properly. Had that in mind, that achievement. I don't know if you played the game Ophelia when it was in early access. It was a lot harder because well, maybe not a lot harder. It was definitely harder because they didn't have. You couldn't match land edges with water edges, and they didn't have lake tiles. They only had river tiles. But even then, some people had managed to go infinite, but it was a lot harder to go infinite. And I think the achievement is from then, so I think they maybe were expecting people to finish a lot more games because they weren't expecting people. Basically, everybody has one big classic mode world that they play forever, and then maybe they also have one where they tried to get 100% perfect, and then they have one hard mode and one quick mode and one easy mode. But then maybe they didn't expect us hardcore Dorf players. I don't know. To capture spamming flowers as ever. Time for my regular reminder to Matcha Catcher that there are many more flowers available to my subscribers, and if you have been considering subscribing, then now would be the ideal time to do it because it's 25% off until the end of the month. When you can pick from a dazzling array of flowers, as previously showcased by Ophelia. I would never normally put a railway there for fear of messing everything up. But I don't care because I'm going to be getting rid of this world in a moment. So I can do whatever I want, which is very nice. Well, there's 5,000 points. You know what time it is. This may actually be the worst dorf ever constructed. I wonder what the lowest possible score is for a dorf. Is it possible to lose with a score of 0? I'll have to try that one day. Not now. I'm going to do 4 more of these first. Okay, I just failed a forest quest for 5 trees. That's quite impressive. It takes skill to be this bad at dorf. Catcher has a ton of Pokemon emotes. Have you subscribed to a Pokemon streamer, or are these emotes you've assigned on your own channel? 5,000 points achieved. Oh, you got gifted a sub. Yeah, it seems like Matchcatcher is not the sort of person who subscribes, which is fine. Not everybody has money to spend on Twitch, or alternatively, some people are more sensible with their money and don't spend it on Twitch. Three more to go. I believe that we'll get there this stream. Perfect dwarfing, then ramping. I mean, it's not perfect dwarfing. I'm playing pretty badly in the run up to the 5,000 points, to be honest. I'm a bit tired tonight. I'm just kind of chilling out. Messing around in Dorf, and if people want to watch, then it's nice to have people here with me. I think that's all I can say tonight. Ophelia is being cozy. I approve of that. Normal, yeah, nothing is matching properly here. I'm not playing it very well at all. But it's pretty much impossible to lose with less than 5,000 points. Unless you're trying very hard. What are the odds of that? I got the exact right tile to fit in that space. That never happens in normal playthroughs. Now when I'm messing around and I don't need perfect tiles, it happens. Hello, Five Crab. Welcome to Friday Night Dorf and Chill with Emma. I'm currently playing the game intentionally badly because I want to get 100% achievements in this game, and I already have all the achievements except one. And the one that I don't have requires you to finish 50 games with a score of at least 5,000. But if I play it well, I can basically keep going forever, and then I never finish 50 games because I can just play the same game forever. So the strategy here is get to 5,000 points, intentionally lose, rinse and repeat until I've finished 50 games. And I'm currently on 47, so I've got to lose 3 more games intentionally, and then we're done with that achievement and we can go back to playing the game properly. 2 more games now. Hello, Izzy the Penguin. Welcome in, thank you for being cute, as always. It's nice to have people who are not only cute, but they're not afraid to show off the fact that they're cute via channel point redemptions. These trees. I've had so many tree tiles in one go before. Okay. I might have to go back and retime that, because that was only 3 minutes. The speedrun world record's only 3 minutes for 5,000 points. I don't think that was world record there. Imagine if I just casually got world record while screwing around in Dorf. That would be funny. But yeah, that was surprisingly fast. I just kept getting quests. Kept getting tree quests mostly. Anyway, now we need to intentionally lose. I think that was actually close to world record, which is crazy. There you are, Ophelia enjoyers. This is what real speed Dorf looks like. Not this part. This is me intentionally losing in order to advance this counter of how many settlements I've finished. I suppose I should, because speedruns aren't accepted unless you have live split running, so this wouldn't be accepted anyway. Maybe I should have had live split running for this just in case. Okay. One more. One more of these to go, and then we've done 100% of, well, arguably we've 100%ed the game, I guess. We've done all the achievements and managed an infinite run, which is pretty much all there is to do in the game. And then we can just go back to having fun with it. Yeah, I think if I'd been trying, I think that seed, I guess, for the quests was particularly fortunate. I think if I'd been trying, like if I'd been intentionally trying to do a speed run on that, I would probably have got world record with that seed. It just kept spawning quests. 5crab says, I wonder who has the 5k point world record speedrun, and that would be me, 5crab. I have all the records except the 2000 point. 5crab will be familiar with the notion of having all the world records in a game. He has, as you might expect from his name, he has a bunch of world records for Scrabble, the PlayStation version of Scrabble, PS1 I think. So does that count as retro gaming nowadays? Yes. The PS1 version of Scrabble he has a bunch of world records on, and he's actually very good at just normal over-the-board Scrabble as well. I don't have any speedruns in any games that are even moderately competitive, but only about 3 people run this. So. This is not a speedrun attempt, this is just a get to 5,000 points and then lose attempt. Fortunately, as anyone who's watched me play Scrabble will know, I'm quite good at losing. Well, there's 5,000 points. I want to see the biggest map where none of the tiles are placed perfectly. Yeah, that would be... I suspect there were quite a few monthly mode challenges that just give you loads and loads of quests. But they tend to be quite short, as in you've got a fixed number of tiles. If you get enough quests, you could survive just on quests and not need perfect placement. But with the rate of quests that you get in classic mode, you start needing perfect placements quite quickly. I think certainly by 25,000 points, maybe only by 10,000 points is possible. There we are. So I have unlocked this windmill tile, which is what you get for the last achievement. And I'm not going to bother saving that. Let's go to the rewards tab and just quickly verify that. Why does that still say? Does it need me to literally put that tile down? Okay. It doesn't actually update till I start a new game. There we go. So there are no more achievements to unlock. We can go back to playing properly. Although, yes, I am curious now what the lowest possible score is. I mean, Match Catcher is asking biggest map with none of the tiles plays perfectly, which isn't quite the same thing. Like, you could match 5 out of 6 edges, and that still wouldn't be a perfect placement. Like, I can match this edge, on this central tile here. I could do something like this. So 5 out of 6 edges are matched on this. But you do get points for matching edges. You can see I have a few points here, even though I haven't got any perfect placement. I am curious what the lowest possible score is. Yeah, is it possible to get a score of 0? That would mean matching no edges at all. So you'd have to open by mismatching this. You'd also have to be careful not to complete any quests. Like, there's no orientation I can put this tile in that doesn't match at least one edge, so I'd have to put it here. Now I've got another tree tile, let's put that here. Then I'd have to arrange this. Yeah, this is almost as difficult as normal dorf. Instead of looking for perfect placements, you're looking for perfectly wrong placements that don't match any tiles. And then railways are going to be a problem, because railways force you to match the ends, thereby getting you points. So you could, if you want to score 0, you'd have to never connect a railway ever. You could never connect 2 rail pieces together. Which might be possible, I'll have to see. I mean, so far I've got 0. If this works, I'm posting it on the Discord as the lowest ever score. Okay. Right, this can't match with any field edges because that counts as a match, so that will have to go here. Doesn't match. I can't match the water to other water, so the same thing applies to rivers as applies to rails. I can't ever match another one. I can go there. I suppose, yeah, I can sort of build out this way. Not with that one, I can't. I'll have to come over here. Well, maybe. If I get a piece like this, like if I put a river on my straight branch, then now my straight branch is broken because the only thing I can put here is a river at that point. So I can't put rivers on the straight branches unless I make more straight branches. So I'll put the river over here. And obviously if my branch has a house at the end of it and the only thing I've got is houses, I'll have to start a new branch for that as well. See, now it's a bit dangerous now because I've got these 3 branches that all have houses on them. So if I got another house tile, where would I put it? So I think I'm forced to cap one of these off with a river. And I can do this. And then, yeah, see, rails have the same limitation as... rails have the same limitation as rivers. So, well, this is still OCD. It's just it's perfectly wrong OCD. Like, I'm obsessively getting it as wrong as possible. Yeah, as long as you don't get any rivers or rails, you can sort of just keep branching out. Yeah. To answer your question, 5 grab. It is possible to score 0 in this game. Zando Toaster, thank you for resubscribing for your 3rd month. Congratulations on unlocking the 3-month badge, which is the little yellow flower. Not many people have that badge because most of my 3-month subscribers are founders. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think this is an achievement worthy of subscribing, but there we go. Yeah. 0% perfect placements. I'm just going to take a screenshot of this to put on the Discord. 0 speedruns when. Yeah, I may have accidentally almost got a speedrun world record earlier. I don't think I actually got it. I hope I didn't actually get it, because that would be unfortunate. Since it wouldn't count because I didn't have the timer open. Right, okay. I've just saved a screenshot of that. How are we doing for time? We're about 2 hours in. Okay, I should probably do some actual real dorf rather than this messing around. If you just excuse me one moment, I have to take a quick bathroom break and then I'll be back. Hello again, sorry about that. Catcher, yes, my start screen has the Easter egg of all animated emotes being unnecessarily fast. So yeah, I'm going to abandon my 100% perfect playthrough of classic mode because it wasn't 100% perfect because I made a mistake somewhere. But I think I was at 60,000 points with 70 tiles, so I think I was reasonably on the way to it being infinite. Obviously I have an infinite classic mode run, but that's pretty laggy. I've given up on monthly mode for this month because I think I've already got the highest possible score and I am number one on the leaderboard by some margin. The one weak point I think for me is hard mode. My hard mode score is actually not that good. This is my best run. 33,000, which is only this big. It's not that big of a dorf. So I might give hard mode another try. See if I can do any better. And that can close out this stream. Let's get the Blaha in here once again. Thank you, Zando Toaster, for redeeming that. It's very cuddly. There should be a monthly mode where there's a huge quest you have to complete. I mean, if you play classic mode long enough, the quests get big. Let's just switch over here. You can't see because it's underneath my face cam, but there's a progress bar. Because this takes a while to load in. And when I say a while, I mean a while. It's quite big. But yes, on the subject of large quests, these, I mean, they're actually, I've been making progress on them. They're down to only 1,000 each. What's the biggest quest I've got active at the moment? Oh, this water one that I'm never going to complete. I think this is the single biggest quest. This is obviously a pre-placed quest that I unlocked. It wants 3,628 houses. So yeah, I'm not sure I fancy a monthly mode where you have to do that because you can just play classic mode for long enough. So yeah, I'm going to try hard mode and probably lose before the end of the stream. My face cam has frozen again. Let me just fix that for you. Obviously, nobody wants to see Emma, but while there's a Blaha redeem going on, then it's very important that he is visible. Otherwise, what did you spend all your points for? Boop. There we go. Okay. Let's be back in the mode of actually thinking about this game rather than just placing tiles willy-nilly. Magic Catcher redeemed a drink of water. I shall drink water. Water has been drunk. Starting us off here with a road and two bits of, it's not a road, a water and two bits of railway. Just to make our lives difficult. Okay, yes, I don't like where this is going. We've already got this awkward tile to fill in. But there was no way around that, really. Hello, Pancake's Face. Thank you for coming to the stream. Hope you're having fun. Thank you for using the Blaha emote. Pancake's Face, sorry I couldn't see more of your stream today. I did drop by briefly to use the jump scare sound redeemer, as I always do in your stream, because I know how much you love it. Pancake's Face, much like me, has a channel point redeem to hug a plushie, but hers is a little louder than mine. Hello, sweetie Patat. I'm glad you like this game. This is the perfect chill game when you're too tired to stream anything else. Also, I think this is the first time I've seen you in here, sweetie Patat, so hello. I assume you have come here because I was in Ruby's stream. Ruby is a great streamer, as I'm sure you'll agree. It was good that you got to visit her and do many exciting things. I stream around this time every Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I don't know how convenient that is for you. If you're on the same time zone as Ruby, then you're West Coast, so this is quite early in the day for you, but it's late in the evening for me. I'm doing okay, Pancake's Face. I'm a little tired. I was possibly going to start a new game today, but I really don't have the energy, so I've fallen back on Dorf as my alternative. We played a little bit of Panorama, but the recent update to it has made it a bit weird. Scrolling doesn't work properly. But a little Dorf is always fun. This is actually the hard mode that I'm trying now. I'm not very good at it. Some of my viewers are good at this game. I'm not sure whether to count myself among them. I'm alright at the classic mode. Let me show, since Sweetie Patat does know this game, let me head over to classic mode. Sweetie Patat, I don't know how long you've played this game for, but as you can see, I played this map for quite a long time. So long that it takes the computer quite a while just to load it. You had a long stream today, tired 100%. You started a new game today, Lethal Company. Oh, that sounds interesting, Pancake's Face. I hope it's fun. This game looks very relaxing. Yes, there are there are ways to make it not relaxing. I have done speed runs of it. I actually have some world record speed runs in this game. And the hard mode can get quite stressful because you're constantly running out of tiles. But yeah, this is my main classic mode world on this game. I've sort of stopped playing it because of how laggy it is to place tiles now, but yeah. I'm just going around the edge of it now and it's quite big. You can see the strategy I've used. I've put all the fields here, I've put all the houses over here, I've put all the trees here, I've put all the railways here. You can see where I'm going with this, and it's worked fairly well. Sometimes it's fun to just zoom in on a random part of the map and watch the boats. All the trains. Trains negotiate the tangle of railways that I've built for them. Yeah, this map, product of 59 hours and 1 minute of playtime, which is altogether too long. But yes, today I was attempting hard mode and I'm about to lose, I think. Excuse me. But it was a reasonable attempt. I got to 10,000 points at least. It wasn't a complete failure. Hopefully, next Friday stream I have the energy to start a new game, and or Panorama has been fixed so that the scrolling works again. In which case I'll probably play that. Thank you, Matsukacha. There is nowhere good for this piece. 13,000. I was never very good at hard mode. Oh well. Well, we've been going for 3 hours. It's a short stream by my standards, but I think I might end it there. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. Apologies to Pancake's Face and Sweetie Patat for not showing much of my content tonight. I would usually go for 4 hours or so. But if you join me at the same time tomorrow, I tend to start at around 3 PM Eastern, 8 PM UK time, 9 PM European time, and mid-morning on the West Coast. I'm not sure when it is. I'll be playing Scrabble tomorrow. I'll be taking challenges from viewers. Sunday will be a return to Void Stranger. And next week, possibly Panorama if the scrolling is fixed. Otherwise, hopefully I have the energy to start a new game. Last week we played a very chill puzzle game called Unpacking. I don't know, Sweetie Patat, if that's a game you're familiar with. It seems like it might be your sort of game. And I have a few other games in that same vein lined up. One last thing I want to do. I'm not sure if Ophelia is still here or if she's gone to bed. Hopefully she's gone to bed because it's very late her time. But when I played Unpacking before, I never showed the credits on stream. Ophelia is still here, okay, but getting ready for bed, I'm sure. I would like to make up for the fact that I didn't show the Unpacking credits by showing them now. So if anyone wants to see me play this game, or hasn't played it before and wonder what it's about, do check out my previous VOD from Sunday, where I do a complete playthrough of it. Now, clicking the credits button doesn't actually do the credits. You have to go in here and then go to end. There we go. This is the proper credits. I made the mistake of skipping over them in my playthrough, much to Ophelia's disappointment.
There's a knock on the door. Now all your stuff is here, in boxes on the floor. You open up a box, there is so much to do. I open up my heart, this is now a home for two. Houseplant brightens up the dreary windowsill. Your blanket keeps us warm in the evening chill. We pull your favorite mug out of the packing foam, stick magnets on the fridge, and we make this house a home. You put our photo on the shelf. I smile to myself. You cut the tape with my Stanley knife, and we unpack your life. We unpack your life. Slowly, slowly our things combine. Your favorite stuffed toy right next to mine. Our prized possessions in a prime location on the bedroom shelf. I smile to myself.
And a lovely little picture to finish with. So yeah, that will make no sense to anyone who didn't watch last week's stream. I was playing this game, but feel free to check out the VOD if you want context. Yes, I didn't sit through the full credits last week. I was in a bit of a rush to end after 6 hours, and I really should have done. So there we are. You get to see them all happy at the end. And with that, I think I'll end my stream there. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you particularly to Ren for cheering 1,000 bits, which got upgraded by Twitch. For those of you not aware, Twitch are doing a promotion at the moment. Subscriptions are 25% off, I believe. That's just normal subscriptions, not gift subscriptions. But also, and I don't think this is something they've done before, if you cheer more than a certain number of bits, then Twitch adds extra bits for some reason. So yes, Ren cheered 1,000 bits, and I got a first time chat from Twitch saying we added bits to Ren's cheer. So thanks, Twitch. Thank you also, Ophelia, for resubscribing. Sando Toaster for resubscribing. Thank you, Sweetie Patat, for dropping by, and I hope you come to see more of my streams. Hello, LT Bago. Yes, so we decided not to do Void Stranger tonight since you weren't going to be here. We ended up just doing a bit of Dorf. And I will now look for somebody to raid. If anyone has any suggestions, as always, do let me know. I could just raid Shania. I don't think there's anyone else particularly on. You also... Well, I'm glad to hear somebody cheered lots of bits for you, Ophelia. That was nice. Yes, I'm just going to raid Shania. What's Shania? Shania is playing Palia. One of those games that she keeps coming back to. Also a very chill game, so I encourage you to check that out. And except for Ophelia, who's going to sleep. If you are subscribed and would like to spam a message in chat, then there's one you can use. I'll be back tomorrow with some Scrabble. Sunday with Void Stranger, maybe a new game. And next week, who knows? I'll have to wait and see. So thank you all again, and bye for now.